Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Cancer. How are you guys? I hope you're well. Thanks so much for dropping in. Before I get started, I just want to mention some of my videos are being flagged as inappropriate for under 18. I haven't quite figured out why. Kind of working on that. So if you want to make sure you're seeing my videos, make sure you are always logged into your YouTube account because you can't see them unless you're logged in. They're completely blocked. Okay? So with that said, let's focus on you, Cancer. Cancer, what does Cancer need to know? Overall energy surrounding Cancer. Overall energy surrounding Cancer. Yeah, so there is somebody maybe confronting some fears. There's a little shadow work, or somebody might be a little afraid of confronting you about something, or vice versa. Yeah, somebody wants to reach out, but they're a little worried. I feel probably worried about confrontation. Yeah, we'll see what it's about. It's often just shadow work, so has to do with someone choosing their battles, choosing those battles wisely. You see, it's an energy of things needing to be figured out here, so whether something's worth fighting for or over. Yeah, it could be an energy of 3 here. Could be other people involved. There we go, Cancer. Yeah, so this is about 2 people coming together. This is balance between 2 people, balancing head and heart as well here. My goodness. Yeah, choosing those battles wisely, I feel. There's some, this is, I feel, important, especially in relationships, and avoiding confrontation, communicating in a balanced manner. I feel it has to do with balancing head and heart here as well, but I feel it's balance between 2 people seeing eye to eye here. You're not always going to see eye to eye, but it's about choosing what's worth fighting for. Okay, so I feel somebody here maybe wanting to reach out, or it's yourself here. Okay, there could be a third person involved in this situation, but these cards are what they are. We'll see where this goes, Cancer. What does Cancer need to know about this overall energy? Yeah, so it has to do with being fair, justice, and balance. Now, this could be in 2 people who were married, or, it's about being fair and balanced, doing what's right. Okay, so I feel this is what it is. I feel there's an energy where there could be a married couple here, maybe having some issues where you're not seeing eye to eye. But I feel someone's worried about confrontation. Now, this could be, someone might be confronting their fears to do with marriage or commitment here, and about deciding what's right for them or not right. Here we have the Page of Pentacles. Now, this is a person who can be quite apprehensive. It's often someone who looks at the details of a situation, how to communicate this. So we'll see where that goes. Yeah, so there's definitely someone here who there could be some trust issues with the 5 of Swords, but this is often energy where somebody's kind of confused. They're in their head. They're not so sure here. Okay, it could be communication, maybe even some kind of miscommunication as well between 2 people. But someone here is looking at this energy. They're looking and they're not so sure they trust this. Yeah, look at that. There we have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is an energy of someone feeling like just giving up. Okay, but it's also an energy of looking back at all this hard work and moving towards more success. So it's about putting something behind. Now, what I see here, Cancer, is an energy of leaving something in the past, not bringing it, bringing it up. Okay, make sure nobody here, sometimes it's a little mind games or manipulation, but I feel with this energy, it's just someone who's got some trust issues. Okay, it's an energy of someone confronting that, possibly within themselves. But we shall see. It's real. With this energy, this is really, I strongly feel this is about looking back at things that have happened, leaving it behind, moving towards something more successful, not bringing up, things from the past over and over again. Yeah, this could be a couple where somebody does that, Yeah. There we have it. So it's an energy of trusting the intuition, your inner knowing. So I feel, little Pisces energy. This is trusting that you already know everything you need to know. So now it's possible someone's keeping some kind of secret. There could have been some sort of manipulation where someone wasn't being fair. Okay. So it is about being fair, leaving things in the past where they belong and just sort of moving past it. The High Priestess, talks about someone going within. Into me I see. You see, trusting your inner knowing, your inner wisdom. Yeah, so we have the birth of something new. Yeah, there's a little Aries energy, Pisces energy, and the Empress. So and some Libra energy up here. I feel here with the Empress, it has to do with just trusting your inner knowing. Okay. It's the birth of something new here. So we know the Empress is very balanced. The Empress tries to be balanced and fair. So maybe somebody wasn't fair. You may have turned your back on someone here. The Empress comes with Libra, Taurus energy. So it's very well, it's possible here someone feels a little bit like a fool, but it has to do with someone taking this leap of faith, taking a risk. I feel someone here is apprehensive about already, the relationship they're already in, because it's an energy of being able to trust someone, but it's also about being able to trust yourself. I feel, there's the end of a situation, the death of something here. So this is the energy of rebirth. So I like this energy in a lot of ways with this deck because it has to do with kind of starting over, putting an end to things that happened in the past. Yeah, so this, the Fool is really about that last look over the shoulder, taking the one last look at something, leaving it where it belongs and putting an end. So I feel we've got two people here coming together. Now, this could be committing, okay? But it takes both people to trust. You have to trust each other. Okay, and that's what I feel. Someone here is apprehensive. They're not trusting something. They're kind of in their head a little bit. There could be some kind of confusion as well here. And that's what I feel. Someone's a little worried about confronting. They're worried about being, some kind of confrontation here, bringing up the past. So yeah, we have someone in hermit mode here. It's a person who's kind of soul searching and looking for clues. So something ended. Maybe it has to do with the way something ended. But the hermit's always looking for clues, looking ahead on their life path, looking for answers. Someone's going within, looking for answers within it. It has to do with being fair and balanced, two people seeing eye to eye. We all know two people will never always see eye to eye on everything, but it's about choosing your battles. And it is really about leaving the past in the past where it belongs. So it's about ending, I feel, a situation more so than a relationship, but someone may be thinking of ending something here because of this. So there's some kind of confrontation or someone wanting to confront a situation. Sometimes, I'm going to tell you, with the Five of Swords, that is about communication. It's also about listening, listening to each other. See, I feel there's this energy of miscommunication here. Or somebody here was manipulating and they weren't playing fair. So, bringing things up from the past. We'll see where this goes. It's really quite basic. Justice. There we have, see, someone's thinking of walking away because someone maybe not treating them right or not being fair. See, it's not emotionally fulfilling, but it's an energy also of someone who's searching for something that's just right. You see, searching for that soulmate. So I feel for those of you where it's not a marriage, it has to do with actually committing, looking for someone who's just right, somebody who fits, you see, somebody who's also fair. Yeah. Cancer. What is this Page of Pentacles all about? What is this? Yeah, so someone's being a little stuck and stubborn. It's all in the details. And we have someone who's apprehensive. So it's also a person who's kind of feeling like they need to protect themselves, you see. But it's also an energy of being stuck. And I feel to do with balance. This is somebody needing to, it's a person who focuses on one thing too much. See, they're focused on one thing too much, keeping themselves stuck when they should be focused on everything in it. It's a person's whole life. Balance. Focusing on one thing too much Okay, till it starts to become kind of confusing, or you have a person who keeps bringing something up from the past and they focus. Now, this could be, I feel there's an energy of maybe some unresolved trust issues, but the Four of Pentacles is about balancing on everything equally. Because the tarot is all about balance, balancing on every aspect of your life or every aspect of a relationship. Because someone's focused on one thing too much and it's keeping them stuck. So it has to do with the details. Someone's looking at the details of a situation here. It could be someone being kind of stubborn, maybe being a little selfish here. Somebody trying to get something their way. Let's have a look at the Five of Swords. Yeah, so there it is again. See, looking at the details. Now, this is often a person who kind of comes across like they're not interested or they're detached. Now, it could be an emotional block someone's in, but they're looking at this. We got the Page of Pentacles twice. Now, this could be two people here in that energy, but I feel someone's not trusting something. Some trust issues here that they focus on that. Now, there could be some kind of mind games or manipulation. Someone could be manipulating here so they can kind of have things their way. Very interesting energy. Let's have a look at confronting. Yeah, see, there it is, taking off that one pentacle. It's about cooperation, compromise, and compatibility. See, taking off that pentacle, not focusing on one thing to the point where you're stuck on it, okay? So I feel it has to do with going down this path. It takes teamwork, cooperation, compromise, balance between two people. It's another card of balance here. It's the things that two people have in common. Maybe you both have trust issues. Yeah, but it's almost like there's someone who's trying to detach or acting like they're not interested and they're trying to detach, but they can't. And it could be because of trust issues. So let's focus on that. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Yeah, this one wanted to come out first. Yeah, so it has to do with investing, hoping something pays off. See, this is someone not invested. This is a person who could be protecting themselves, their money, if it has to do with actually committing. And then we have it. Yeah, look at that. So we definitely have this energy of someone's been there, done that energy. But it has to do with some kind of communication back and forth between two people. See, someone's definitely got these issues of trust, or someone's been manipulated before. So they're protecting themselves, maybe their money, you see. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely someone here who's in their feelings, but they act like they're not interested. You see, it's all in the details. Now, it could be someone who manipulates a little bit here because they have trust issues. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is an energy of somebody who is grounded, practical, and sensible. Somebody who likes to plan and prepare ahead. So there's some kind of communication here. Now, there could be multiple opportunities. Somebody may have other opportunities, you see. Someone taking their passion and energy elsewhere because they don't trust. Now, it's often an energy where I feel like somebody's got themselves stuck in a situation where it's their own doing, okay? So there could be some kind of secret. There could be another person involved here. But, honestly, I feel what we have is, we have this King of Cups. Somebody here is generally emotionally mature and available, but it's somebody here who's acting like they're not interested, and they are because they don't trust. Okay. Now, it could be something to do with the Queen of Pentacles, but we'll see where that goes. To be honest, I feel as though we have a person who's just a little bit blocked emotionally. Okay. And it has to do with some kind of communication. There's something that was communicated here. And I feel it has to do with teamwork, cooperation, or just compatibility. Someone maybe feels someone's not compatible. Okay. We definitely have a person who's in protective mode. And we know the Queen of Pentacles is someone who, likes to plan and prepare ahead, likes to feel safe and secure. So it has to do with someone coming in right. But I actually feel like we have someone who's trying to detach and they can't. So it has to do with them having to confront their inner self, their innermost fears. Someone's keeping secrets. The secret could be trust issues all by itself. So we'll see. Yeah, it feels a little heavy. Yeah, there it is. See, someone already knows everything they need to know. So you know each other. So I feel with the wisdom, trusting your inner knowing. It has to do with leaving the past in the past. Someone feels like giving up. You see, it's an energy of someone feeling like giving up, but because I feel there's someone here keeps bringing up the past. Something that happened where, someone didn't treat the other person right. They weren't being fair. But I actually feel there's definitely a need for proper communication. Communication is everything in relationships. Now, like I say, this could be already two people who are married or committed. But I feel for a lot of you, it looks like someone here doesn't want to commit. They've been there, done that. So they don't really trust that, okay? And then we have the wisdom. So someone trusting their inner knowing. It's where something's just kind of off, where someone just keeps bringing up the past. But it has to do with a person who also feels like giving up. Someone here doesn't want to give up, though. See, that's why I feel here. They're in that stuck energy. They don't want to let go, but they're trying to detach, you see. It's also a person who's focused a lot on their money. So there's definitely money and financial. Someone maybe not wanting to let go because they're, kind of protecting their money here. Yeah. There's definitely some sneaky behavior. This is often a person, see, it's a 7, where someone needs to kind of figure things out. It's an energy where someone needs to kind of figure things out on their own. Someone's definitely been a little bit sneaky here. I feel like it's like you both know. Okay, you're both aware of this situation. I feel like they know that you know. 7 of Swords energy. No, it's often sneaky or player-like energy, but it's also an energy of someone who's really trying to figure something out. Okay? This is often, with the King of Cups here, it's often a person who's trying to figure out how they feel. They're holding back, protecting themselves, trying to figure out how they feel. It's somebody who wants something. See, there's someone who actually doesn't want to give up. You see, they actually don't want to give up, but they're at that point of giving up. Yeah. It's a person who's determined, also trying to figure out how they feel about a situation. It's sometimes a person who's sneaky or manipulates, trying to figure out how the other person feels, trying to avoid confrontation. But this person's definitely confronting their inner self, you see. Oh, what a reading. We have the Empress. There it is. See, this is about seeing the bigger picture. See, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who often doesn't see a future with someone when they're stuck or stubborn. They don't want to cooperate or compromise in any way. Queen of Pentacles may be protecting themselves, you see, and maybe even trying to detach. But I feel it's the other person, this King of Cups, who's someone's emotionally detached. You see, that's what it is. And it has to do because they don't trust. They got feelings, they're there, but they're keeping them a secret. They're keeping them to themselves. Now, this could be someone who's been manipulated before, so they have some issues they need to sort out. Oh, it could be heavy. It could be tough, when you have trust issues. It can be really, really difficult to move past that. But we'll see what this is all about. Let's have a look at reaching out. Yeah, so there's definitely communication. Somebody's trying to manifest. You can see the energy of someone looking at the details. They're manifesting here. They're looking at this. This is someone who actually has everything they need, you see? But there's some kind of manipulation. This is a person who wants to win. They're determined to win, that they become sneaky. And it could be someone trying to figure out how you feel. Maybe you're both kind of, in that energy, because I'm seeing that Page of Pentacles, two people a little emotionally detached. But yet, yeah. This is about two people putting all their cups on the table, sharing their innermost selves. See, it's about, but I feel someone's trying to avoid this confrontation. Now, the Empress is the birth of something new, you see. Someone may be trying to figure out if you've started something new. Yeah, there's definitely a person who's definitely trying to manifest, but they're going about it in a sneaky way. Some insecurities of some kind here. Let's see what this Choose Your Battles is about, Cancer. Yeah, see, this is two people, see, making some kind of choice, talking, sharing your innermost fears. I feel we have two people who really have a hard time figuring each other out because you're not sharing your feelings the way you should. Or maybe it's yourself trying to figure out how this person feels about you. It could go either way. But you know, manipulation doesn't always work. But I feel we have two people actually trying to manifest each other here. But there's some, you know, some struggles, obviously. But, you know, with the Empress sitting here with the Ten of Cups, we have two people who actually want emotional fulfillment. Two people manifesting by putting all their cups on the table, sharing their fears, sharing your innermost fears. But it's about confronting your innermost selves first and foremost. And you both already know everything you need to know. You both already know there's something here, this special connection. See, someone's searching, two people actually searching for the same thing. But there's something that needs to be overcome with I feel it's just actually communication issues. Right off the get-go, the lack of proper communication. And it probably has something to do with finances. Okay, yeah. Let's have a look at the Fool. So we have the Queen of Swords. So there's definitely someone here who's speaking up. So it's an energy of figuring something out. See, some of you figured something out here. You're being wise at your inner knowing. It's like you already know. Okay, you already know that there's feelings and emotions. But I feel, you know, like I say, this is maybe someone said something a little harsh. Sometimes the Seven of Swords is someone who can be a little bit cruel, say all the wrong things. Okay, but someone's definitely, you know, it's an energy of someone wanting to know the truth, nothing but the truth, because it has to do with taking a leap of faith. And it's about cutting something out, leaving it behind. So, yeah, there's been some kind of ending here, or someone's thinking about giving up, see? But somebody doesn't really want to give up. They don't really want to give up. So, yeah, it's a little bit confusing, no doubt. Let's have a look at the death and rebirth energy. Yeah, see, someone needs to let their guard down. It's an energy of someone who pushes somebody away. Now, it could be being a little harsh, being judgmental. Sometimes it's people using their words, you know, being kind of cruel. But I also see the manipulation here. But you know what? It's two people manifesting each other, but going about it in all the wrong way. Yeah, it's like you both feel the same way about each other, that, you know, that they feel you're manipulating. It's just a vice versa. I feel it has to do with just putting everything out there, seeing the bigger picture. I actually feel there could be emotional fulfillment here, you know, but I feel like you know, you're feeling a little beat up here, but I feel they feel a bit beat up. We have the King of Cups feeling beat up here. See, feeling like giving up. And they're keeping it all to themselves. They're trying to detach, but they can't detach. They're still holding on. This is someone who actually sees you as a keeper as far as marriage goes, if you're not already in a relationship. But it's somebody here who's protecting their money, and they got trust issues with that. It's a big deal to this person. But, you know, the Seven of Wands is an energy of someone who often is guarded and defensive. See, this is an energy of someone who feels they need to defend themselves. Somebody who feels that way. This is also someone who can be harsh and very critical, you see, pointing out every flaw, bringing things up from the past, trying to get their point across, but being kind of hurtful here. And it's a little bit risky too, see, and it could be someone here who's taking some kind of a risk. Someone took some kind of risk with someone, and then the other person pushed them away. See, it's a person who often keeps someone at arm's length, because they're trying to keep something to themselves. And often it's just the King of Swords trying to figure out how they feel. Somebody may be in a hurry. You know, the Eight of Swords could be, you know, incoming multiple opportunities. Somebody sharing too much too fast. Somebody in a hurry to commit. The other person's feeling a little pressured. It's too much information, too much too fast, you see? So there's definitely something there too. And I often see this where we have someone sharing, talking, communicating, saying a lot, too much too fast. They're in a hurry to commit. I feel this is someone who's, they're not trusting this for some reason. And I do feel this is someone who's had a tough time in their love life. They've had a tough time. Okay, so they, like I say, they don't trust easily. This is someone who doesn't just trust anyone or trust easily. It takes a little bit of time. This is, and it's an energy also of fixing things. See, it's an energy of someone trying to figure out a way to fix something. But it's also a person trying to figure out what makes them happy. They're seeing the bigger picture. So, yeah, I feel like you both kind of know here, you know. We'll see where this goes. Let's have a look at the Hermit. This person's definitely maybe a little Virgo energy here for some of you. Pisces, Taurus energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Lots of earth energy here, especially in the beginning. But this Hermit is someone looking for clues and answers on their life path. They're looking for clues, I feel, within themselves. They're keeping something to themselves. It's often a person who's just not ready to commit, or they don't trust, okay, that this is something that'll make them happy. We'll see. Yeah, so there's the Chariot. See, it has to do with control. It has to do with this person looking at this energy of whether this will be successful. But it takes two people to see eye to eye. See, Two of Cups, two people talking, communicating. It's balance between two people. It's also someone balancing head and heart here. You see, we have somebody here who's balancing that head and heart. The Empress is balanced. See, the Empress is a beautiful healing energy. The Empress is balanced and fair, tries to do things just right. The Empress isn't perfect, but, you know, the Empress has that power. See, you're the one with the power here. So, like I say, with the Queen of Wands here, it has to do with someone taking a leap of faith, taking a little bit of a risk. And it has to do, I feel, maybe it's advice from someone too, to tell someone to just take a risk, let your guard down. Someone needs to let their guard down. But it's also the other person giving this person the time, I feel. See, this is somebody here giving somebody the time to figure out how they feel, whether they want to invest in this or not. But maybe the timing isn't right. You see, someone may be keeping something a secret, and it could have to do with something financial. Yeah, so there's a person at a crossroads. There it is. See, they're at this time in their life where they're looking at this. You know, they may be keeping you at arm's length, but it could be too. This is sometimes a person who pushes someone away with their words, being very critical, pointing out the flaws, right? So really watch that. But it really is about leaving this behind and going down this path together. See, it's two people taking it to the next level, two people being determined to have success. But see, there's someone here controlling their emotions, trying not to get emotionally invested. I actually feel we have two people who are just trying to figure out how the other person feels. Okay? I feel like somebody isn't trusting that there's love here. Okay? That this is something that'll be happy. They're looking at the bigger picture. But we have the Empress here, I feel, with this energy of wanting to know the truth, nothing but the truth. And someone needs to let their guard down. It's guarded and defensive. See, somebody's pushed someone away. They're thinking of, you know, maybe it's even someone who's has blocked somebody and trying to detach, but they can't. I can see they haven't. So I don't know if this is a divorce or a breakup, or it has to do with committing. Let's have a look at the balance here. Yeah, see, it's about emotion. This is definitely a lot of emotional, a lot of financial, a lot of protective energy. And it has to do with being emotionally balanced. So it has to do with someone who's trying to not get emotional. Someone tried really hard not to get emotionally invested, but they did. Okay, and so it has to do with losing control. The Empress now has the power. The Empress is taking control, taking back their power. But it's also an energy of being fair, using the power wisely. Okay, when you are the person with the power, this is, you know, the Empress is someone where this person definitely, you know, there's love here. There's a lot of feelings, a lot of emotion, but it has to do with using that power fairly. Someone may be using, you know, their energy here, or this person feels the other person is using that power unfairly. So there's definitely something there too, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Whenever the Empress comes out twice side by side, it's not only confirmation, it's an energy of both people already knowing. This is two people going within. See, two people keeping something to themselves. This is and this energy is what I'm seeing now is about someone who's not committing, okay? But it's also someone who may be not playing fair. Someone may not be playing fair. And it really, honestly, it could be the Empress using their power, trying to get someone to put all their cups on the table, being in a hurry, pressuring, Okay, so this is where I feel, and this could be something that's happening where the Empress is here. Someone taking, it's an energy of someone mastering life, mastering all the energy of the queens, learning all those lessons, see? So I feel it is an energy of this situation coming to an end. But someone's definitely blocking someone or pushing someone away, feeling very defensive. So it's an energy. I mean, maybe it's yourself defending yourself here, Cancer. But I'm seeing some critical communication, wanting to know the whole truth, nothing but the truth, or someone's going off on a new path, making a choice. See? But it has to do with about being fair. So maybe somebody wasn't being fair here. Well, the Empress is somebody very forgiving, very kind. So I actually feel there's someone making a head over heart decision. Somebody's using their head here. It's the Queen of Swords energy. This is yourself, Cancer. This is your energy, using your power to have success. But I feel it's about choosing your battles. I feel it's about being fair. Okay, you have some power over this person, and I can see this soul searching. This could, maybe you've got some Virgo in your chart, or you're spending some time alone trying to make a decision. But I feel it is this person. I mean, this could be yourself up here with the King of Cups as well. I also see strong Pisces. So, but the energy is about using that power wisely and being fair, choosing your battles. See, there's some kind of a choice, it's about whether something's worth fighting for, you see, or whether something's worth fighting over, as far as married couples or two people in a relationship. But this has to do with taking something to the next level. It has to do with balance, emotional balance. Could be somebody here who could have some kind of issues. Be honest, it could be, I'm not going to say mental health issues, but somebody definitely has some serious trust issues. When things start moving fast, too much information, they're feeling pressured. And I do feel it is an energy of two people who actually need to build each other up, not tear each other down by bringing everything up that happened in the past. At some point, you have to move past that energy to come together. But I feel we have a soulmate connection. See, this is two people looking for the same thing, both wanting a soulmate, a partner, their best friend. Yeah, it is a struggle, I can see. Someone needs to let their guard down. I feel the Queen of Swords is guarded. But it also, for some of you, the Queen of Swords is the one being very critical, very judgmental. And it has to do with being fair. But, the Queen of Swords also, especially because the Empress is here, this is someone who's trying to teach someone how they want to be treated, So tell me about this Queen of Swords. See, it has to do with work, putting in the effort. And I feel it has to do with someone doing some inner work, you see. And it could have to do with someone perfecting their craft, perfecting their skills. It has to do with someone putting in the effort. Maybe someone's not putting in the effort. Now, this could also be somebody else. There is, I feel, the energy of another person. It could be someone with a Gemini. It could definitely be someone who is giving somebody advice. Someone telling someone to figure out what it is they want, what makes them happy. Come to me right. Come in right when you figured it out. Go do your inner work. And someone who needs to fix something, they need to figure out what it is here, their issues. So, yeah. It's an energy of someone who may have felt kind of pressured there. It starts with the communication, the manifesting of two people. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so here we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I also see Scorpio, so someone could have Scorpio energy. Now, this is often a person who works a lot, very focused on their money. See, someone protecting their money, everything they worked for. And this is where someone feels if something ends, you see, all that hard work. Yeah, but it takes work. Relationships take work. Now, this could be someone you work with where two people are just trying to figure out how the other person feels and being sneaky, a little manifesting each other. It's often just mischievous. I mean, the Page of Pentacles isn't nasty or horrible. It's just a bit mischievous. Someone I feel is being sneaky, trying to figure out how you feel. I feel we just have two people who just need to lay it all out there. But I don't think this person's someone who's very good at putting themselves out there that way. You see, and that's where there's some kind of confrontation. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. What a read. My goodness. Yeah. See, someone's a little shy and apprehensive about opening up, putting themselves out there. Now, it could be someone apologizing um, for maybe how something ended, but I see the death and rebirth. So I feel you got a person going to reach out here. Yeah. Definitely, if this person's really attracted to you, or there's this connection, use your power wisely, okay? Because the Empress has to be balanced and fair. The Empress has a lot of power, okay? The Empress is often very sexy, very sensual, also very creative. Somebody who has a lot of abundance, you see, has a lot to offer. So this person's drawn to that energy. So it's about using that power that you have and being fair. So no manipulation there. Yeah, it could go either way. So let's have a look at this energy of this taking things to the next level. See, someone's trying to control their emotions. They're offering one little cup. They're very apprehensive. And often it's a person who's shy and they really have a hard time with that. So there is some inner work. Someone's trying to do their inner work. Now, it also could be a person who makes up excuses. Now, just take what resonates. A person who makes up excuses, like they have to work a lot, because it has to do with taking it to the next level. So, it's definitely something emotional. Tell me about this Prince of Cups. Yeah, see, it's also a fear of being rejected. See, this is someone this is someone who tries to avoid confrontation. They don't want confrontation. Okay, but it's a little bit of worry being rejected. Now, it's possible here, some of you may have someone who, be maybe making up excuses because they don't want to hurt someone's feelings. So they make up all these excuses, hoping that that you're going to detach, you see. So really watch that. Take a look at that energy, because sometimes people come up as the Page of Cups when they don't want to hurt someone's feelings. They may feel like you're not their type, or or you're not right for them, that you're not compatible. So it's somebody, I feel, who's trying to avoid confrontation. They may even block you, or they're just kind of pushing you away, hoping you just go down a whole other path. So you're taking this power, moving towards something more successful. This is someone who probably feels it won't be, because they do have trust issues. So someone's definitely in that stuck energy. I can see it. This is someone who's failed to recognize an opportunity here, though. See? Yeah, there it is. See, it has to do with this person. They could be a business owner, financially stable. Some of you actually have, there could be another person here. Like I say, this could be even another person possibly coming in, asking you out here. This is a place where people congregate, where they spend money. So I feel like you got a person who's afraid of being rejected as well. If they confront something, they're trying to figure something out. Okay, it's in the heart of the reading, but someone's being sneaky. Now, it's often a person who only tells you what you want to hear. You see, and it's because they're guarded and defensive. See, somebody's got their guard up here. Now, it could be yourself. I don't know, but it's right by the Queen of Swords. But it has to do with this person taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. Now, maybe you took a risk with this person, okay, and then maybe they pushed you away. Somebody pushes you away because they feel like you're going to reject them. Someone came in and offered a cup, could have been an apology, but there's that, I feel, the little fear of being rejected. So it's someone who pushed you away before you could reject them. This is what it is. I'm going to tell you, this is probably one of the most confusing reads, but there it is. Yeah, see, something ended. It's how something ended and why it ended. Someone was afraid you would reject them. But there's something that needs to be confronted. I feel there needs to be some proper communication. The Seven of Swords is also a card of thinking, communication. It's cerebral. And then you have this poor person who, well, I don't want to say poor. I don't know the whole situation, but I feel like we have this person who really doesn't like the rejection, okay? They really don't. I feel and I feel, like I say, it could be an apology. Maybe the apology wasn't good enough. Maybe you had something to say here. You see, because I feel it has to do with this being successful, taking this power and moving in another direction. It's kind of like I'm out of here energy. But I'm going to tell you, I feel like two people just need to talk openly and honestly, laying it all out on the line. And it has to do with the future. See, what makes you happy? I feel this is someone went about something in a sneaky way. So they, like I say, they may have rejected you or pushed you away because they felt you were going to reject them. They wanted to do it first. Some insecurities and a lot of shyness too. Somebody who's shy, not very good at putting themselves out there. But there it is. See, this is someone who actually wants a fresh new start. They want a new opportunity. Some of you are. I can definitely see some of you moving on. I do see a third person here. Okay. You know, taking another opportunity with somebody else possibly here. Because I do see something ending. But I also see the rebirth. And that's often a do-over. So I feel somebody wants another chance to offer you this cup. See, it's energy of, you know, it could be a love letter, a message, someone pouring out their heart here. See, this is someone thinking, there it is, more confirmation, contemplating their life path, taking it to the next level, finding the balance. But it has to be balanced and fair for both people here, that emotional energy. So this is somebody who's a little, I feel, off balance. They are a little bit, probably act like they're not interested, or they just, because something's ended, but they haven't detached. They haven't let go. Queen of Pentacles there, marriage material, okay? So there it is, someone weighing the pros and the cons. See, this is to do with an invitation. See, now it's possible there is possibly another person involved here. Someone may have been juggling back and forth, but this is often just a struggle where someone's trying to make a choice. Now, it could be to take it to the next level, introduce to friends and family, bringing you out in the social circle. Maybe this is someone who's been trying to keep you a secret. Okay, maybe it's because they have somebody else. I don't know, but something ended. Definitely there was an ending. I don't think this person's let go, regardless of what's happened. I see some positive news. I actually feel this person's going to offer you something. I feel they're going to come in, but they're offering the big cup. See, this is someone who came in, they offered the sippy cup. Maybe they made up excuses, or they just didn't express themselves openly. It is to do with, you know, missing an opportunity. This is someone who's missed an opportunity because of this energy, and they are looking at it. So I feel it's more about how something ended and the rebirth, this fresh new start, this new opportunity. Some of you definitely are moving on, going down a different path. Okay. With somebody who's a little more emotionally balanced. But look at, that's two people seeing eye to eye here. See, bringing back balance between two people feeling the same. There it is. See, it's about being confident. Somebody finding that inner strength, I feel, to feel confident here. Yeah, see, it's a lack of confidence. It's a person who often pushes someone away because they feel like they're just going to reject them if they pour out their heart anyway. This is like, maybe it's somebody who's been through that before. A lot of people, I don't see a lot of ego here, which is interesting. So, you know, sometimes it's just somebody who's painfully shy, and it takes them a while to kind of open up. But there's the energy of change. This is the world. Now, this is often just an energy with myself where somebody may be moving on. Definitely some of you could find the strength, okay, to end a situation and move on. But this is, to me, this is energy of the Empress, all the abundance. See, this is where there's positive news. I feel it has to do with this person being confident to just go with the flow and see where things go. So it's about letting go of control. So it has to do with control, okay? Yeah, using those emotions, see, controlling the emotions. But it also has to do with this Empress having the power, the Empress energy, the birth of something new, you see. I think this person's trying to figure that out too. You got a person who's really, really feeling it here, I'll tell you. There's love here, but they're keeping it all to themselves. Tell me about this Three of Cups. We'll just clarify that. Why is the Three of Cups here? Yeah, see, this is, some of you may have Leo in your chart. So it has to do with letting go of control, not controlling things. See, let's say something you're really passionate about, but it could be this person too, Cancer. I mean, this could be another person for some of you. I have to be honest. This person may end something and move towards another person. But often the Queen of Wands shows up when someone needs to learn to stand up for themselves. But I feel it has to do with possibly choosing how you go about that. Okay? Choosing those words wisely, you see? Yeah, but like I say, it has to do with someone who's very passionate, very creative, very determined. See, it's an energy when you're just about ready to give up, but it's telling you not to give up. You're definitely not giving up on love. I almost feel like, this person doesn't want to give up on this. I really do. But maybe it's yourself where you're just changing your focus. You're just doing you. You feel like giving up and moving on. I don't think this person wants to give up. I really don't. I feel they're soul searching. They're looking for clues and looking for answers, whether you have or haven't, or whether they should just give up. See, sometimes this is an energy of someone who feels like it's just time to give up now and let it go. But I don't think they can, because they're still trying to figure out what it is you're up to. Yeah, a little Scorpio energy there. So this has had to do with transformation. There's some kind of ending that leads to transformation here. Some kind of change. Yeah, there it is. See, looking elsewhere. Some of you were thinking of giving up and looking elsewhere. Maybe you feel it's too little too late. Not really seeing that too strong. It's often an energy. Like I say, we got this person who's a little shy, apprehensive, This is someone who I feel is worried about being rejected. It's also someone who feels they've missed an opportunity, This offer, this cup, this emotional fulfillment, this fresh new start, this new beginning. So I feel like you were waiting for something here. But at some point you feel like giving up. But when you're just about to give up, sometimes this person comes in or just starts to open up. I don't really know for sure if it's actually ended. It's more like someone's trying to figure out if this is actually over, you see? Yeah. Tell me about the wisdom. Why is this here for Cancer? What a reading. Yeah, we have the King and Queen of Swords. See, it has to do with manifesting through communication. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is someone analyzing the situation. They're trying to figure something out. You see, they're trying to figure something out. Now, often I see the Magician with the Seven of Swords as someone who's trying to figure out how to fix something. Someone who actually has all the tools. They actually have all the information. They already know everything they need to know. You see, but they're still in their head. See, they're still in their head. They're not trusting their own decision. See, this is someone who wasn't trusting their own decision. And I feel at some point they are going to be confident about a decision to take this to the next level. Someone just didn't feel confident here for some reason. It has to do with, being manipulated. Somebody definitely serious trust issues. It's an energy of someone trying to figure out if you're still single. See, and then there's this energy of love, two single people coming together, two people, there's a bond, a connection, there's love. They're trying to figure out if you love them, if you have feelings, if you feel the same way. They don't want to put themselves out there. They've likely done it before and been rejected. So this is somebody who's probably got some Cancer or Pisces in their chart, someone who's quite emotional. Whew, strong Gemini, though. Yeah, that's, that energy is often an indecision where someone gets in their head, they analyze, they look at things from every perspective that they can, you see. But there's definitely some over analyzing here. But there it is, see, waiting for this offer, this opportunity. Some of you are going to move on from this, but I'll tell you, this is somebody here, I feel, who's going to possibly come back around. Some of you feel like it's over as well. You just feel like it's over and you're moving on. But I don't think this person's let go. I feel they want to take this to the next level. I feel this is someone who's now starting to feel confident. Somebody else isn't, though. For some of you, it could even be yourself. Because of something that's happened. I just feel the manipulation, or there's I don't even know if it's actually here. It's more mischievous where someone's being sneaky, trying to figure out how you feel. And there it is. See, this is an energy, the Empress knows their worth and value, but this is also someone who may feel like you're out of their league or the situation's out of reach. But this is also an energy where it's mutual. There's actually a mutual love here. I feel like you both already know. You both already know how you feel, but yet it's not, I feel it's not being spoken. Okay. So I wish you the best here. Let me grab a couple outcome cards. Sorry I'm putting so much time into this, but wow. Really wanted to get to the, the root of the problem here. Someone, well, they want to reach out. See, there's love. Their love abounds. I was just about to say, someone's manifesting this. They have the tools, the information. They already know everything they need to know. They want to reach out. I feel like you already know that they have feelings. But I feel somebody is starting to detach. It's more than likely, I mean, Cancer, it looks like it could be yourself here. With that Queen of Swords, you want to know the truth. And because I feel like it has to do with taking this leap of faith and going down another path. Now, this person could feel like a fool, or they don't want to look like a fool or be made to feel like a fool if they reach out and then you push them away. Okay, so watch your words, definitely. Because I feel it has to do with leaving the past in the past and avoiding confrontation. This person does not like confrontation. Okay, they are definitely confronting their inner self. Yeah, what is this? Oh, see, they're manifesting love. They have all the tools, the information, everything they need. See, it's what you're seeking. You're both seeking the same thing. See, there's that 9. There it is, taking the lead. They need to feel the confidence to take the lead, to reach out. I feel they will. Because I don't think you're going to budge or give in here. But I feel maybe some of you told this person, you're teaching them how you want to be treated. You want them to go figure out how they feel before they come towards you. Okay? It has to do with fixing their inner self. Yeah. They're going to take the lead. Very nice energy. And I can, maybe it's yourself. Maybe you're thinking about taking the lead. The Empress can take the lead if they want to. Nothing wrong with reaching out to someone to share those feelings and emotions. But if they've blocked you, you can't. It really looks like the Queen of Swords pushing someone away. Something ended because of it. But the rebirth is there. I feel there's something very mutual going on between you. See, burdens lifting, releasing baggage from past relationships, letting things go, see? Leaving the past in the past. So I wish you guys the best. Lots of confirmation. Sorry this was so long, but it was kind of confusing at first at what the heck was going on with this person. When you see the King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles like that twice, and the Four of Pentacles, you've got a situation here. So take care, you guys. I hope you push past this information. Okay, push past this energy, I mean. Okay, find the strength and confidence. But I feel this person's they're finding the confidence to take the lead. And I feel that that's what you probably want here. So take care, and we'll see you soon.